here we are at step 4. What we've got here in front of us is we've got a desktop that we're doing for Cinenic, a film company. What they've had us do in this one, we've already pre-built it, so you don't have to watch us go through the whole process of building it. But what we've done here is we've actually added some stickers as graphics. What those graphics are going to do, when we pull this countertop out and flip it over, it's going to create a recess in our part. So we're going to be able to go through and fill that up and create their logo into their table. So what we're going to do here is just hand pack this whole mold. What we've got is in our mix, which all the mixes come with 2 different separate colors. This looks the same, but these are 2 totally different black colors. What we're going to do is just kind of knead them together in your hand. If you want the colors to kind of swirl together, knead them more. If you want kind of spots, knead them less. But you want to just kind of put it together and then just start to hand apply it to the mold. Now, the harder you push, the less holes that you're going to have when you flip this part over. This is another place that gives you a chance to really get creative in what you want to do. And also, this is one of the steps that really differentiates us as a company from the other people. If you watch close right here, what we'll do is hand pack it in and get a little vein shape in our part. And then we come back with the mix and just go next to that and create a line that runs through our mold wherever we want a vein. So you can see we're going to go right through there. One other important part is that you run these veins all the way up the side and out, because that's going to create a really cool look in the end. And then you just take a little bit of mix in your hand and flatten it out and just go over the top of that vein and just kind of push it in on the side so that it covers that vein but doesn't go in and fill it up. So that way when you flip this part over, it's going to have those veins running throughout that you can go ahead and fill up and make them look good. Okay, what we're doing right now is just putting the last couple square feet of the mix here. We're just gonna, as you can see, we've got veins running all the way across it and in a few areas. Right here, we just, they want a real cool look around their logo here. So what we're gonna do is just take a vein and we're gonna just pull it across here and just kind of drop it down just to kind of give it a little extra look, kind of frame it out. Okay, we finished packing everything into the mold here. And now what I'm gonna do is just take a scraper and go around the edges and just get any excess off the edges. The reason why we're doing this is because when we go to put the back coat on here, we're going to just run a flat board across the back to level the back, and if there's anything sticking up, it may peel the face coat off and we might see some stuff in the back. So you just want to make sure you get it nice and level like that. All right, what we've got here is we've got our mix that we've added more water to, so it's nice and right. We'll just pour on the back here. What we're going to do with this is we're going to try to make it so that the face coat altogether is about 1/2 inch thick. That'll give us plenty of strength before we add our mesh and our foam. Okay, and this is definitely not going to be enough, so we've got Ben over right now. He's mixing up another 50-pound kit for us so we can add all this in here. Okay, we've got it nice and smooth in here, about 1/2 inch. What we're going to do next to add some extra strength, we're just going to put a roll of mesh in here that we've already measured out. Okay, and what you're going to do with this is just lay it in like that and go ahead and just kind of smear across it and get it down into that mix just a little teeny bit so we can encase it. Okay, now we're just going to take a straight edge and put it across here just to check our measurement. We want to be somewhere between, 1 1/4 to 1 3/4, preferably right at 1 1/2. So we are pretty good right there. I'm happy with it. We'll move to the next step, which is we're going to install a 1-inch piece of foam in the back of this also, which we have pre-cut and ready to go. What the foam does is it actually increases the strength because it creates a sandwich effect by putting it in there, and also decreases the weight in half because in a 2-inch part we're taking up 1 inch of the bulk. So it's a really good thing to use. We want to just push it down there nice and tight so that we can get rid of any big air bubbles down in the bottom so we don't have any problems there. Okay, what we're going to do is just add this mix on the back, 25 pounds at a time, so that we don't overfill it. Okay, we've just about got this filled up to where we want it to be. So the final step in this is to just take a screed board like Ben's got over here with a nice flat edge on it and just run it across that to get it nice and level.